Good morning, my prospective Udemy students. It is Tracy here. I'm just here because I want to do a promotional video for a course that I've designed called Enter Kaggle's Tabular Competition 2022 and possibly win a prize. And I thought the best way to go about it was to go actually onto the Kaggle website and explain to you what I've done. So if you take the course, there's going to be an introduction to the course, and then there's going to be an introduction to Kaggle, and then there's going to be how to enter a Kaggle competition. So you're going to get how to enter a Kaggle competition. And so what we're actually going to do is we're going to go over the motorcycle competition, and we're going to enter this motorcycle competition while I'm on the video. And then, so obviously I can't do all the code in a short video, so I'm going to take the sample submission, and I'm going to submit the sample submission, and so you can see how you can enter a competition from start to finish. And the competitions that we're going to be working on are going to be the Kaggle's Tabular competitions for 2022. And there are 11 competitions in total. And because they don't have a competition for December, I believe it was just this morning, I was actually looking on the competition page to see if they had put the December competition in there, and they didn't. And then I put a note on the discussion board asking where the December competition question was, or were they going to have a December competition question. And somebody replied that they're going to start up again in 2023. So I think they decided not to even have one for December. But one thing that I will say is every month the competition questions get more and more difficult. And because they get more and more difficult, I would recommend that you take my course, How to Enter a Kaggle Competition, and first, and then you also take my course Enter Kaggle's Tabular Competition 2021, and then you take this course, because the competition questions in this course are more difficult than they are in the two previous courses that I have made about Kaggle competitions. So that's one thing that I would recommend to do. So what we're going to cover, we're going to go over here to code, and we're going to go over here to your work, and we're going to cover all of my notebooks in the course that relate to Kaggle's 2022 tabular competitions. But as an extra special bonus, what I've done is I've done the motorcycle predictions competition as well. And we did the motorcycle predictions competition, and in the introduction to the course, and then while I was working on making the course, I also did I went and made predictions on the motorcycle prediction, and I submitted that. And so at the very end, in the summary of the course, as an extra special bonus, you're going to be getting the code for the motorcycle prediction competition. And this is going to be an extra special bonus because we're going to go over and we're going to look at other people's codes. And when we look at other people's codes, we're going to find out how other people have gone about making predictions. So you can see here, this is my list, and you can see right here, it says November 2022 stacking. So you can see that we're going to be going over all of the tabular competitions. You've got October 22 tabular, and it goes all the way down to January 2022. But I've got a lot of competition questions. Sorry, I've got a lot of notebooks, and because I've got a lot of notebooks, I'm not going to waste your time looking for every single competition question in this promotional video, but I will say that we covered every month in 2022 except for December, because they didn't have a December question. And then we're going to go into competitions. So these are my active competitions, and so I've already done the motorcycle habit prediction. I've done that. I'm number 4 out of 7. It's a very difficult competition. It's not as easy as it looks, and I've had quite a few difficult competitions as well. And then we got our active competitions. So you can see here they don't have the December 2022 competition, so I can't do it. And then we talk about my recently completed competition. So my November 2022 was a recently completed competition. And then you have community competitions, and the community competition that I'm going to go over is the motorcycle habit prediction. It has 7 teams on it, and that's what we're going to talk about. And with the motorcycle habit prediction, you're going to see that in the video that I made on how to enter a competition, and then you're going to see it in the summary video, because we're going to go over the code for that. We're going to go over the code that I've made, and we're going to look at the code that other individuals have made, and then we're going to try to implement some of the ideas of the code that other individuals have made who did much better in their machine learning than I did. So that's what we're going to cover in this course. The course is $19.95. If you don't like the course, then Udemy will give you your money back. I hope that you do like the course. I also want to say that in addition to the videos, you also get the code. You get the code for all 11 monthly competition questions, and you also get the code for the motorcycle habit prediction. So you'll get the code for those, so you can look at the code and you can see what I've done, and you can see that the help that I had to get from other people to complete the code. So that's it for Kaggle's Kaggle's Tabular Competition 2022. And I'll go ahead and do this. How to enter a Kaggle Tabular Competition 2022. And I hope you decide to take the course. It's got several hours of instruction, and you get 13, the code for 13 notebooks. So, and you can go over that code and look at it and study it, and I give you some tips on things that you can do to win a competition as well. So I really do hope that you decide to take my course, and I look forward to giving you instruction via the videos. So thank you so much for watching this video, and thank you so much for taking the course. It'll be